Hi guys, welcome back. This is fm24 Grassroots to Glory with Hornchurch FC. Now, thank you very much for watching episodes 1 and 2. It is much appreciated. But in this video, we need to change our fortunes. With 2 defeats in the last one, put us out of the playoff places. Not by much, but still a chance to get in there. And today's episode will start with a game against Welling. And then after that, got some interesting transfers going on. So let's get into the action. And here we are at Parkview Road at Welling United as they fight to get the first goal direct from the corner. Now, we've been on a bit of a bad run at the moment and we're looking to change it. We're trying a new formation to see if that is key for us. But again, look at that, a dangerous ball right across the goal, but we're giving it away. It's not great football, and he's in, he's unmarked, and they have scored. Welling go 1-0 up, which is probably the best thing for them at the minute. So they tend to jump above us in the league table if they win. But Hornchurch, with this never say die attitude, they always want to go out on attack. They're one of the best attacking teams in the league, can still get into this game. And we're looking for a hero. Yes, Nash has been on fire lately, but we need someone else. With Saunders, ball across. And there's Tommy Wright. He gets a goal. He's made it 1-1. That is great play by him. Sneaking round the back to get the goal. Let's look for another one as we build from the back. Adams, very key in this midfield. Looks for Saunders. Saunders shoots. Oh, that's 2. Saunders with a cracking right foot strike to bury it in the far corner. Great little ball slipped between the defence there by Adams as well. Here comes Nash. Nash, he's going to take a round, curl one, but he can't bend it into the post. Here comes Welling on the attack again. Now, Welling's given us a bit of trouble, but we seem to grow in confidence now after Saunders' first goal. The question is, where do we go now? Looking for Femi, but it's getting cleared out. Ball goes back up the field. But again, we're pressing. We're trying to look for the mistakes. But they keep going long, and our defenders are just winning it back. There's Saunders into Femi. Femi puts it in the net. Yes, he is onside. Great little reverse ball, and Femi gets on the score sheet. Into the second half. Long throw. Clements picks it up, looking for the back post. Bit of ping-pong header. It's off the bar. That could easily have been 4. But Welling on the attack. They've got a break. And it's cleared out again by Terry. Terry being absolutely fantastic between the sticks. We're on the attack again. Comes out to Clements. Clements, what can you do? He goes back. He pulls out wide and puts a drilled in cross. And Saunders makes it 4. Look at that play. Great ball in there by Bailey Clements. Literally pinged that ball right on his foot. Throw in again. And it's cleared. Welling on the attack. A lot of players upfield. But there's only one player back here. And it's nicely done. Saunders going forward with it. Plays it out to right. Right into the midfield. It's a drive in there. Nash! He could have easily scored there, but he blazes it over the bar. Welling from the corner. Plays it short. That's a drive. And that's a goal, is it? No. It's been ruled out from offside or infringement. One of the two, but it does not stand. Welling trying to get a second goal here. It's tackled. Nash with the run. What can Nash do? Play it over the top. Ball in, and it's cleared out again. But again, Welling again, all their players further forward. There's another header in there. That's a great tip over the crossbar by Terry. Throw in. It's going to go long. Long. We're getting some long throws in here. Can the ball go into the box? Can we make it 5? There's a run. Oh, so close. Here comes Welling again. From the throw, they are literally playing around. Players are getting tired now, so you can start seeing mistakes. On Terry on his toes to pick up that loose ball. That could have easily been dangerous play. Could have got himself an injury with that, I would say. But the ball goes long. Nash pulls off but can't find it. Femi gets tackled and the ball is come straight back at the Hornchurch defence. There it is. They're in the box. The ball gets played across, and that is a scooping header which gets cleared. But Welling still have the ball, and Terry saves again. First out the door is Quinton Monaville. Didn't really cut it for me. He played one game and I was very unimpressed with him. I could have tried to keep faith, but when you've got players like Saunders there who score goals, I couldn't see Quinton making a mark. So it's a sad day, but he's found a new club in Hastings. Same again, goes to Joe Christrew, who again leaves the club. Didn't really make an impact for me while he was at the club, but his 112 appearances since 2018 to 2024 is much appreciated to the club, I will say. Sad day for him to go, the Cypriot player, but he's gone to join Royston now, where he can get first team football. Sad news today that Sean Scannell has also left the club. Player who's had spells at Grimsby, Blackpool, Bradford, Burton, Huddersfield, even Crystal Palace, where he made 129 appearances, scoring 12 goals, just didn't cut it for Hornchurch this season. It is a shame, but age wasn't on his side, and after 5 appearances, I couldn't see a future for him. So he's gone to join Grays. Now coming into the club are some fantastic acquisitions here. First up is Salvatore Moreno. He's coming on loan from Dorking with a potential £2,000 buying clause at the end of the season. He's a central midfielder. He has got something about him. He's Italian as well as English, but is building for the future. He will come in and do a job extra in midfield. Now, this was an area which was most important, the goalkeeper position. And okay, he's closer to 30, but Dan Lincoln has arrived, formerly of Dorking. He is now coming as our backup keeper at the moment. Depends if Mason Terry stays on or goes back to his parent club of West Ham. But Lincoln is capable of taking that number 1 spot. Next in through the door is Sellers, a well-travelled veteran of the game, should you say. He was on the books at Lincoln, Wickham, Villa, Cheltenham. He's played abroad. He's come back. He was available on a free transfer. I had him on trial in the summer. Done really well in pre-season. So I had to bide my time. And with the players going out, he was able to come in and hopefully give us another added spice to the left-hand side. This transfer was a hell of a turn-up for the books. Romeo Beckham. Yes, David Beckham's son has joined Hornchurch FC. Bear in mind his dad lived down the road at a young age before signing for Manchester United. It's great to get someone of this quality back in to the Football League. He said he was retired. He then wanted to come back. Gives him a good opportunity here at the club. He's only on a short-term deal for 5 months, so that takes us to the end of the season. But the question is can I keep him beyond that? So fingers crossed that happens. Now, it's the most important game, and it's against a certain team who is very big on Twitch at the minute, and he is in attendance. We're going to play a game against Slough Town.
Hello there, Root.
Time for the big one here at Hornchurch Stadium against Slough. And the question is can we carry on this impressive form? But it looks like Slough, with Callum in attendance, have come to upset the party by scoring the first goal. Not a great start for my team. Left acres of gap there for him to exploit then. Gabbins, he's certainly turned their season around, and again they've exploited the wide gaps, getting the ball in, but no one's there apart from a Hornchurch defender. But again, we give the ball away. We're running right here down the right with Beckham, but he loses the ball. This is a proper shambles. And look at that, long ball over the top, left backs out of nowhere, and they've made it two. This is absolutely shocking defending by Hornchurch. It's really quite poor. I can't explain what's going on. They've been so good the last few weeks and then absolutely torn to bits so far. 2-0 down. It's absolutely poor, and we've conceded a corner here where it goes in round the back, but it is actually cleared. Nash is going to pick this up. What's he going to do? Nothing. Later on, there's a throw in. Can we get something back in this game? Ball's played to Bassell. Back into the midfield to Adams and back again. They're looking for a gap to go through. Sellers making his first start. Ball over the top. There's Nash. Ball across. And Femi gets one back. That's a cracking goal by him. Literally in front of the keeper. Couldn't stop it. But Slough are on the attack again, and they've scored again. This is absolutely shocking. 3-1 down, and it's not even half time yet. And I just get this voice note from Callum.
Slough Town are massive, Root. Bring it on.
I can't believe he's had the audacity to say that to me. Slough Town are massive. It's insult to injury. That's what it is. We're riding high in the league. They've been fighting relegation, change their manager, and all of a sudden they come to our place and absolutely dominate us. I've got to try and find a way to turn it around and get a second goal here. Try and force them back, but we're losing it. It's just coming back at the defence. The attackers are not holding it up. Nash on a little run. Can he play the ball in? He gets the ball across. Hobbs goes out towards Sellers, who gets the flick, and Femi could have easily doubled his tally. Slough with a free kick. What are they going to do? Are they going to go for goal, or is it going into the area? They've gone for goal. It's come back off the woodwork, and it's gone out for another corner. See, their attacking is just second to none. We've had to change the keeper because Mason Terry was just having an absolute mare. Dan Lincoln's come in for his debut, but we're still trying to find a goal, and we've got a penalty. This might be the last push. And Cachette steps up. Oh, and it's saved. Not a good day in the office. Not a good day in the office at all. And I'm sitting there, I'm looking back in the director's box, and there is Callum literally with the biggest grin on his face. This is absolutely shocking, but congratulations, and here is your run-ins before we see the league table. We started off with this episode at an away game against Welling, which we won 4-1 on the last day of the year. Going into January and the transfer window sort of section, we lose 5-1 to Tonbridge, getting a 3-1 victory against Hemel, a 2-0 victory against Chippenham, and then a victory against Weymouth before losing 3-2 to Salisbury. Hamilton and Richmond then come with a victory there. Aisley another victory, a 0-0 draw against Bath, and Chesham was 2-0 before the 3-1 defeat by Slough. And with that, the league table was still in contention for promotion. We sit 5th at the moment, with the last leg, the final part of the puzzle of this season still to play. So it's not too bad. Liam Nash, look at that, player stats, second best player in the league. He's not in amongst all the goals, but man of matches, he's on 7, and assists, he's got 12. So he's a really good player. But the more important thing is the league. And look at that, our next game is against Chelmsford, the team above us. 3 points difference. That is going to be key. Guys, thanks for watching. Please join me next time on this Grassroots to Glory with Hornchurch. And remember, no matter what you call it, football, soccer, football, just remember, we all love the game.